Hello and welcome to Bust Your Beliefs, this session that I created that I'm going to walk you through step by step what I do with my paying clients. This is one of the very powerful exercises that we use. Now, this is going to kind of give you a snippet for the time that we've got together. Obviously, we're not one-on-one. This is in a very different depth when I work with my one-on-one clients and work with my girls in Conscious Coach. But I really do want you to understand that everything you desire in your business, when you're thinking about scaling your business to the next level, when you're thinking about consistent cash months, when you're thinking about wanting to activate that next level in business, the scaling, hiring the team, really kind of getting into the nitty-gritty of what that next version of life and business looks like for you, what's stopping that is your subconscious beliefs. And I hear this so much with my clients. I hear it with my audience. I'm always forever asking for what's stopping you right now, and every single one that comes to work with me is saying their beliefs, which is incredible because that's what I do. I'm like the subconscious whisperer. So what I'm able to do is get into your unconscious mind and be able to create these shifts. Once then we can create those shifts, we can create when you detach away from the emotion, the meaning, that's when we're able to create huge results. That's why my clients can go from making 2, 3, 4, 5K and scale their business to 20K months, right? Because yes, we work on strategy. We tweak the strategy. We look at what's working, what's not working, what we enjoy, what we don't enjoy. But the majority of our work is about shifting the subconscious. So when we think about the subconscious mind, its job is to keep you safe. That's what its job is. It's not to help you thrive. It's to keep you alive. So in so many situations, your unconscious, I'm going to flip it between unconscious and subconscious, exactly the same thing, is trying to keep you safe. It perceives that next level of success in your business, whether let's say it's 20K months, that level of cash each month in your business is unsafe. Of course, because it's the unknown. So when our brain doesn't know something, that's why we go back to our comfort zone. That's why we self-sabotage, we procrastinate. Even though we know we've got the ability to be able to do what we desire, we go, oh no, that's too scary. Could I hold that level of wealth? How many clients would that mean that I'm serving? What if they would demand this or expect this? Oh, I don't think I've got the boundaries in place for this. What happens if I make all this money and lose all this money? What happens if I make the money and then I don't make it again, right? This is all your subconscious blocks that are coming up to keep you safe. And the majority of the time, you've been conditioned to think and feel the way you do. So it's kind of like, I'm giving you a bit of a pass here. It's kind of like not your fault because it's the way the subconscious mind was designed. But now I'm going to kind of put the blame back on you and for you to take the responsibility to actually change it, because nothing will change. Nothing will change in your business. You won't just magically start making more money. You won't just magically feel better in yourself. You won't just magically not procrastinate. You won't just magically create wildly successful months. Like, it just won't happen through magic. It's got to happen from doing this work. And I just want to caveat this by saying that this is work. This is the work. Really deep diving into your subconscious beliefs is not easy or light work. I say this all the time when I work with my one-on-one clients. The reason we create the most incredible results is because they go deep. They do the work. I'm your coach. I'm here to show you what's possible. I'm here to teach you the tools, the techniques. I'm here to create that shift for you because I use a modality which is RRT. So that's my role, to help you do that. It's not my role to continue this mindset work for you. It's not my role. You've got to do the work. And that is why I get fire results with my clients, because I only work with clients that desire this level of change, that are willing to put the work in. You know, mindset isn't a one or done. It isn't a, oh, I just got to do this one exercise and then I'm fixed. You're not broken. There's nothing to fix. We just need to rewire the way your unconscious mind has been perceiving the data. Sounds so simple, right? But that is attached to many, many different layers. That is attached to many, many years of conditioning, and that is attached to so much layers in regards to, it won't just be about this, it will be about this, 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 this. I'll give you an example. A client came to me And she said to me, Tash, I just don't think that I could make 20K cash months. I just don't think. I just feel it's not working. That's how I feel. I feel like it's not working. So we got into the nitty gritty of it, really got into her mind, into her subconscious beliefs. And I said, okay, where's this coming from? Like, we went through a very lengthy process. I'm going to share with you some of that process today. Went through that lengthy process. And what's incredible with RRT, with the work I do, I bypass the conscious part of your brain that I don't know, that wants to give the right answer, all of that. I bypass all of that and I speak directly to unconscious minds. I know how to speak the unconscious mind language. So of course, unconscious just wants the word from it to me. It wants to get on board. And then we get to the real reason of what's not working and where this belief came from. And it came from when she was a teenager, this belief. And then what Mind had done was took this belief about her business and made it about everything, her relationship with her boyfriend. They made it around money. It's not working, it just doesn't seem to be coming in. Made it about, she had some health implications. It's not working. The tablets are not working. Like, she made it about everything. And from this incredible shift, from us working one-on-one together, we were able to create this shift. So not only was she able to hit 20K cash months, but more importantly, she was able to feel clarity. She wasn't procrastinating. She wasn't feeling worthy. She wasn't looking for problems. She was solution-based thinking, and she fell back in love with her business again. And things got to feel easy for her, because that wasn't a belief that she could get straight behind. She wasn't like, it's easy, it's easy, it's easy. Let's fake it till you make it. This was really about reprogramming her unconscious mind. So the unconscious mind got involved, got on board with this new affirmation. That's then when we can create that change. So I'm very excited to be able to kind of walk you through this. And what I want you to understand is where you are in your business right now and where you want to get to is an energetic mismatch. That's all it is. We just need to bridge that gap. So I'm going to walk through this step one in my ACI method, which is awareness, clearest, identity. That is what I work with my one-on-one clients and in my clients in Conscious Coach. Now, Conscious Coach is my 6-week program, which is no strategy. It's all based on you and activating you as the next level. So what we do is we mold 3. We mold higher self, we mold inner child, and ego. We kind of bring them all together so they become this girl band that work together, right? Rather than fighting up against each other. And that's 6 weeks of transformational content, coaching, and the collective of energy is just incredible. So I'm going to go through step 1, which is awareness. And kind of, I just want to say that I'm literally just like touching the surfaces of what I do here with my one-on-ones and with my Conscious Coach girls, because like I mentioned, I infuse the modality RRT into our coaching, which creates huge transformations. So let's get started. So step 1, what I want you to do is I want you to identify this limiting belief. Okay. And I want you to be as specific as you can about this limiting belief that you want to change. So please make sure that this limiting belief is clear and concise, such as, I'm not good enough to succeed in my business, like I can't make 20K months, for example. Now, what you can do is, if you are going along live with this, then you can put this into the chat box so I can see them. If not, and you're watching this on the replay, or you're seeing this on some other channel somewhere else, then just get your journal out. You can write it in the comment box if that's what's available for you, or just get your journal out and just literally go through this process, because it will absolutely change and shift things for you. Oh, just looked at the time as well. I love that. Thank you, universe. I feel like this is just divine timing. Like, this was a download of mine to do this for you. I'm so glad I done it. I'm so glad. Anyway, let's get into it. So we've got our limiting belief. Okay, we've got it, we've identified it. Now I just want you to do is, I just want you to feel it for 3 seconds. That's all I want you to do. We're not going to stay here. I just want you to feel it for 3 seconds. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. We can feel it. Great. Means the tab's open. That's what we want to shift through. And now I want you to think about What evidence or examples do you have that support this belief? Because what I want to do is I just want to help. We've touched upon it, we've brung it in, we know the tab's open. Just give 3 points or 2 points of evidence or examples that support this belief. So if your belief is you're not good enough to succeed in business, you can't make 20K, what's the example of that supports it, that you think supports this limiting belief? So write that down. Great. Now, I want you to mark this out of a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the most horrendous, like, oh my goodness, this limiting belief is like up there, like it's blocking me, Natasha. And 1 being, feel nothing. Obviously, you're not there. So mark that out of 10, please. Great. So now what we want to do is we want to challenge that belief. Okay, I want you to challenge by asking these types of questions. So, is this belief true in every situation? Be honest with yourself here. If it is, you're like, yeah, I feel like this belief that I've got kind of is true in different situations. Or you're like, well, no, it's not really, because in this situation, I don't feel like this, or in this situation. I'll give you an example. I had a client of mine that completely could get behind making money, big money in her business, but had the limiting belief when it came to, could she find the one, and could she have it all? Could she have the dream guy, the dream house, and have the wealth? So asking her, is this true in every situation? She actually was like, well, no, because I've got this limiting belief that I can't find the one, and I'm not good enough, and that I can't withhold this wealth, but in my business, I'm slaying it, right? So ask yourself that, is this true in every situation? Next question I want you to ask yourself is, has there been any instances where you have succeeded? You have made the 20K cash months. Let's say that was one of the limiting belief that I brought up at the beginning. Have you done really well in your business? Like, is there evidence that actually this limiting belief is absolute bull? Okay. Next one, examples of people around you that are making this type of cash, that are creating this level of success, are feeling this type of way. Maybe your limiting belief was, it can't be easy. But then what we're going to do is challenge that and go, can you see people around you that are doing business in a light and easier way? It doesn't feel hard. It doesn't feel that you can't withhold it. You can't be an incredible mum and an incredible badass. Have you got examples around you that you're seeing this? Other people on social media are showing you their Stripe accounts. They're showing you that to sign more clients. You can do the maths of how much they charge one-on-one and how many clients they've got. So they're giving you examples, evidence of how other people are doing what it is that you intend and you desire to do. Are there any alternative perspectives that contradict this belief? Note those down. We really want to challenge you. I want you to pretend that you are in court and you are fighting for your life. So you have got to put your Reese Witherspoon's, Legally Blonde outfit on, get that attitude, walk up there with the confidence of like Beyonce, and I want you to fight. I want you to challenge this belief. This limiting belief is trying to stop you from achieving your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, your desires. And it's trying to stop you. And you need to stand up and go, no, I'm going to challenge you. This is what we do. Even if you write pages and pages and pages of challenges, amazing. That's what I want. Okay, the more you can kind of write, the more you can fight it, the better. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to create an empowering belief. So we're going to create a new and empowering belief that is the opposite of your limited belief. But this is really important. Your unconscious mind has to get behind it. So if you are talking about money, and let's say making 20K cash months, and you feel some resistance, that's not the right affirmation for you then. You want to think about it should be strong, positive, realistic, and it should align with your goals and values of you and your business. So for example, An empowering belief could be, I have the skills and capacities, the skills and capabilities to succeed in my business. I'm continually growing and improving. Money is continuously coming into my business, right? So you're not putting the emphasis on, if you don't completely believe, and there's some resistance if you were to use 20K cash month, 20K cash months, 30K, 50K, 100K, whatever it is. If there's resistance there, we don't want that. Unconscious would just, no, and then you're like, damn it, I don't understand why this isn't working. I'm doing my affirmations, I'm working through these beliefs, and it doesn't seem to be shifting. Well, because you're not giving yourself an affirmation that you actually believe and that you're actually getting yourself behind. So of course, if you're out of alignment, it's not going to happen. So I want you to write this new empowering belief down. And I want it to feel, when you write it down, be very aware of your body and be very aware of your body language. If you are writing down an affirmation, there's some resistance, that your body language just feels, your jaw starts to get a bit tight, maybe there's a little bit of a frown, your shoulders seem to creep in, your stomach, maybe there's a little bit of a, you don't want that. You relax down. I want you to shake it out, okay? Shake it out. Shake it out. And when you say this affirmation, I want it to feel like this. Relax down, center yourself, connect in with this affirmation, be like, yeah, this was freaking good. Like, you want to feel that vibration, that excitement, okay? Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to anchor in this empowering belief. So I'd like you to close your eyes. And I'd like you to imagine a time where you felt truly confident. A time where you felt extremely successful in your business. You're like, yeah, this is feeling good. And I really want you to get into that moment. I really want you to get into that. Pretend as if there's a movie up in front of you and you're watching that movie, and you can visually see the scenario, who's in the picture, how you are feeling. Literally, if you were to drop into yourself right now, you can feel those emotions. You're like, you feel excited, you feel good, you feel calm, you feel collected, whatever those feelings are, feel those feelings now, right? So while you're reliving that moment, okay? And now what I want you to do is, as you're reliving that moment, I want you to close together your thumb and your forefinger. And this anchors the empowering belief. And what we do is we anchor it into a physical gesture. And while you're doing that, I want you to be saying your affirmation, saying it into your head, saying it into your head, affirmation, feeling those feelings like it's a done, feeling those feelings of how you felt when you're looking at this movie and you feel successful and you feel connected and you feel aligned, and it's, oh, you feel a little bit giddy and you're like, oh my goodness, this feels good. Keeping your eyes closed and really ramping up those feelings, squeezing your thumb and your forefinger together, really anchoring in that feeling. And now what I want you to do is I want you to think of a song that when you play this song, you feel freaking incredible. You feel empowered. You're like, You could literally get up and dance right now. Anchor in that feeling, anchor in that song, listening to those words of that song. And what I want you to do is, once you finish this exercise, not now, keep your eyes closed, but once you finish this exercise, I want you to go straight and play this song. I want you to anchor in this, your finger with your thumb, anchor in this physical gesture, and anchor in this new affirmation, right? Good, take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, think of the word release. Open your eyes and release down the fingers. How are you feeling? I know. Good, isn't it? Now what I'd like you to do is, now I'd like you to scale from 1 to 10, how you feel now. How you feel now. How empowered do you feel? How confident do you feel? And I know you may even not been able to think about that limiting belief that you actually even come to the session with. You might be like, was it that? I can't actually remember. All I can think about is my affirmation and how I'm feeling, right? Good, right? Great work. Listen, this is literally just the tip of the iceberg of the work that I want to work with you with. This is literally just giving you like a little snippet, like a little piece of cake or a little sip of the most incredible champagne or fine wine that is waiting for you, or the most incredible tonic, glass of water, the most incredible lemon, whatever your drink of fancy is, right? This is just this small little sliver of this taster. Now is when we would go into, now I've got you into the state, this is when we would go into, as one of my one-on-one clients or in Conscious Coach, into the RRT process of really digging deep and getting into that subconscious mind so you truly can get on board, because you're already feeling it now. You've opened your state, you've got awareness around it. Now we want to take it into that next stage. It's what I do, which what I want to do with you is the clearing stage. But in order for me to do that, I have to get your subconscious on board, and I have to get your clearance for it. You have to say, yeah, like I want unconscious has got to say, yes, I want to get on board with this, Natasha. And that's what I do. And that's what I want to work with you in one of my one-on-one packages. I work with my clients 3 and 6 months and 12 months, or Conscious Coach, which is my 6-week program, which starts in September. Now, as you're watching this, because it's not even open yet, I'm doing a pre-sale party. So you get a discount into coming into Conscious Coach, and you also get the bonus, which is a one-on-one call with me, which is potent as. So if you really feel this and go, yeah, I'm ready for this. This isn't, like I mentioned, this isn't for you if you're not willing to do the work. This isn't for you if you don't really want to create massive change in your business. This isn't for you if you don't want to activate that next level of yourself, you know, really living out. If you're happy to sit and daydream about where you are right now, great. This is for go-getter. This is for the ambitious 6-figure, multi-6-figure girl that's like, yes, Natasha, I'm freaking here for this. I want this. You know, I've got the next 6 months of this year to make this freaking amazing. And I share with you all inside Conscious Coach the reason why it's 6 weeks. I don't need to drag this out. Like, it's potent, it's transformational, it's rapid. 6 weeks to do that inner work, to really get all factors of self on board. Like I mentioned, ego, your higher self, and of course your inner child. These are all playing parts and huge parts of why you're thinking the way you do, why you're feeling the way you do, from conditioning, from past experiences. We want to amalgamate them together, bring them together so they're a collective, they're a girl band. We're like, freaking got this. And then what we do is, with the sections that we work on with Conscious Coach, we really go deep into the awareness of how you're thinking, how you're feeling, then move to the clearance staging. And you have a private podcast feed. So as soon as you sign up, you get access to that to really start reprogramming your mind and shifting it instantly. You don't have to wait until September to get that, okay? I want to start the work right now with you. So that's in a private podcast feed. So literally, you know, for example, when you go into your podcast, where you normally watch your podcast, it's literally here, Conscious Coach, and then you have got all of these activations that are ready and waiting for you to tap into and create some shifts already. You have weekly content. This is really transformational. It's not just like light work. You know, I kind of like that saying, light work. It's really not. It's deep and it's transformational. And then every single week we have live calls where we have live activations. We have live questioning. We really get into you being able to bring your limiting belief to the session, and I clear it for you. And what's incredible about doing this as a group program in Conscious Coach is you can experience that exact clearance from somebody else's activation. This is the power of RRT. It is transformational. It changed my life. I discovered it last year, and I'm like, thank the holy Lord that I did. I absolutely love it. And it's been incredible for my clients' results. So that's Conscious Coach. So if you want details from that, send me a DM with the word coach, and let's have a chat about where you are, where you want to get to. Let's make sure this is the right fit. Now, if you want more one-on-one support, there's a different level of Conscious Coach. There's actually a VIP option that we can have a chat about and see if that's the right fit for you. So many of my clients go through that because they love to have that one-on-one support with me. They love the group element to it, but they also want the xoxo support, which when you are building a business and transforming the way your mind works, having that accountability, having that support, having someone back you and got you is crucial, because we know entrepreneurship can be lonely. You know, we're spending so much time talking to cameras, phones, you know, it's our clients that we serve, that's it. I mean, I've come to a hotel for this because I just wanted a different energy rather than in my office. So I don't want other entrepreneurs to feel that way. And that's why I love the group element of Conscious Coach, but then also having the transformational, like, deep, bespoke coaching for myself. And that's exactly why I have my coach. We have glass ceilings, we have dreams and aspirations and goals that we want to get to, but we have blocks. We have blocks that our subconscious mind conditions us to believing that this is the truth. This is where you're meant to stay. This, stay safe. I'm here to smash through those glass ceilings with you. And I know you are too. So if you have loved this and you're like, yes, Natasha, this is absolutely what I want to be doing, then send me a DM with the word coach. Tell me that you watched this training and let's have a chat about which would be the best option for you. Okay? I'm really excited to have chats with you in the DMs. And remember, you're freaking badass.